Hello and welcome to Peter Scott Cars. Today we have this very high specification 67 plate Lexus NX. We'll run through some of the high specification as we go around the vehicle. Cared for and maintained to a very high standard with a 9 stamp service history. Just starting with the front of the vehicle, really couldn't be any better. If someone told you the car had only covered 40,000 miles looking at the front of the car, you really would believe them. As I get very close to the edge of the bonnet, front of the bumper, the only thing I can see, a couple of absolute minute stone chips. Just put my fingernail next to a couple of them just so you can see how insignificant they are. As to be expected, and certainly nothing more than that. Have to be really close to even notice them at all. I'll get a close-up to all the bumper corners as we go around the car as well to show you they are free from any scuffs or marks. No marks or scuffs to the centre of the bumper, lower down either, can also be common. Just point out, as part of the high specification, car's got the front and rear parking sensors. Also has the rear view camera to assist with parking. As I take a step back and look down the entire driver's side of the vehicle, can't see any parking dents. All 4 of the alloy wheels really nice, as I'll show you as we go around the car as well, starting with the driver's front alloy wheel. Struggling to see any marks or signs of curbing. Nothing negative to point out on the driver's front wing. Does include the plastic wheel arch, free from any scuffs or marks. Moving on to the driver's door, exactly the same. Struggling to see anything to mention. Both mirror covers free from any scuffs or marks. Moving along the driver's door, I really am struggling to see anything detrimental to point out. Get a close-up underneath the driver's door handle to highlight there's no marks or scratches. Can be quite common, particularly on the driver's door, or the driver's door edge really nice as well. Moving on to the rear door, exactly the same as the driver's front. Struggling to see anything to mention. Again, there's no marks or scratches underneath the handle, or the door edge really nice. Onto this rear panel, exactly the same. There isn't anything to mention. Plastic wheel arch again, free from any scuffs. And that alloy wheel again, struggling to see any marks. Taking you into the vehicle from the driver's side, inside the car, really couldn't be any better. Just get a close up to the wing and edge of the driver's seat, absolute minimal wear. If someone told you that seat had only covered 40,000 miles, a bit like the front of the car, you really would believe them. Cars had the overmats fitted, so there's no sign of any wear to the carpets or footwells. Get a close up to the driver's footwell to highlight that. High specification includes the front electric seats, satellite navigation, rear view camera. I will add as well, there's no unwanted odours with the vehicle, no smells of smoke or pets, no marks to the driver's step. Can be common. People get into a vehicle, drag the feet slightly, mark the step, but again, not the case with this Lexus. As I said, really couldn't be any better inside. Into the rear of the car. Seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. Just get a close up to the edge of the seat to highlight that. Again, the overmat's done the job, protected all the carpets in the rear, same as the front ones, free from any wear. No kick marks or scuffs to the rear of the front seats, can also be common. There's no chips to the paintwork on the step. Going into the rear of the car, you do often see a few chips where people have caught the seatbelt, but not the case on this Lexus. Bringing you around to the rear of the vehicle, again, bumper corner, free from any scuffs or marks. No marks to the trims lower down either. Just get a close up to the centre of the bumper, once again, free from any marks. Can be very common. People park a little bit too close to someone or something, mark the centre of the bumper, but not the case with this Lexus. Get very low down as well, so you can see there's no scuffs to the underside. Very easy to go over high curbs, scuff the underside of the bumper, but not the case. Onto the tailgate of the car again, I'm struggling to see anything to mention. Inside the luggage compartment, same as the rest of the interior, really couldn't be any better. Parcel shelf is of course present. Just get a close up to the top of the bumper, just to show you how nice it is. Sometimes with these practical size vehicles, people buy them for the large luggage compartment, subsequently end up putting in big items. a little bit carelessly, scuffing the top of the bumper, marking the trims, but not the case with this Lexus. No sign of any luggage rash. Trims nice all the way along. A couple of the faintest little marks, those trims, but absolutely nothing at all. As I said, couldn't be better. Just bringing you around to the passenger side of the vehicle. Again, bumper corner and trims free from any scuffs. Looking down the entire passenger side, same as the driver's, struggling to see any parking dents. As I've already said, all alloy wheels, really nice. Plastic wheel arch, again, free from any scuffs. It's just a little bit of dust just off the road. Just wipe that off so you can see it's not a mark or scuff to the bumper corner. Onto this rear panel, certainly no scratches or parking dents. I'm struggling to see even the most minor of stone chips. I really am. Onto the door, all the door edge really nice again. Underneath the handle, exactly the same. Rest of the door, I can't see anything to point out. Into the vehicle from both sides, just so I can show you all the steps. Edge of the seats, keep on repeating myself. Seats in the rear look like they've hardly ever been sat in. Get close up to the edge of the seat again to highlight that. Again, no kick marks or scuffs to the rear of the passenger seat. Those over mats protected all the carpets. Onto the passenger front door, again all the door edge nice all the way along underneath the handle, no problems again. I've already said both mirror covers free from any scuffs, nothing negative on the passenger front wing, does include the plastic wheel arch. All alloy wheels, really nice. It really is an absolutely cherished example. Go around the entire vehicle, inside and out, other than some very insignificant stone chips to the front of the vehicle, which are to be expected and which you have to be very close to even notice at all. Passenger seat, same as all the others I've already shown you, absolute minimal wear, if any at all, no marks to the passenger step. Just want to lean into the car just to show you the driver's seat. You do see plenty of cars where you look in from the driver's side, seat looks okay, then when you look across from the passenger angle, driver's seat looks really out of shape, worn, but not the case with this Lexus. Absolute minimal wear from both angles. Going around the entire car really could not be any better. As I said, an absolutely cherished example, cared for, maintained to a very high standard with a 9-stamp service history. It is worth noting we have all of our vehicles independently inspected by the AA. That is a 128-point inspection, which includes a 5-mile road test by an AA engineer just to make sure the vehicle is correct on the road. You can view the 128-point AA inspection report on our website at peterscottcars.co.uk. We also have finance calculators on our website, so if you are interested in any additional funding to purchase this Lexus, you can pop to our website, model a finance quote, and apply for finance directly through our site. We absolutely guarantee the lowest rate of finance coming direct to ourselves. So if you are thinking of financing the vehicle for an outside finance broker or company, please get in touch with ourselves first for the guaranteed lowest rate of finance. Just going around the vehicle one final time just to make sure I haven't missed anything. And I say again, absolutely cherished example. Really am struggling to see anything to point out. Thanks very much for taking the time to watch the video. If you require any further information about the car or you would like to arrange a viewing, please don't hesitate to get in touch. Hopefully you found the video helpful.